Oh, hi, guys. I'm Peter T. from the third floor. Most of you know me. And while the band's taking a little break, the director asked that I come down and show you a little bit about how I became a rock and roll child. So if you were a kid in the early days of rock and roll, you heard all about the evils of that sinful music. Can you believe it? It's the same crap the kids hear today. Get your mind on your schoolwork, stop dancing that sinful way, all those carnal impulses, blah, blah, blah. This is what I heard almost every day of my teenage life.
Oh, you're thinking about a song. Your attitude is always wrong. You play with life like it's so much fun. From the early morning till the day is done. Why do you have to be so wild? Some kind of rock and roll child. The neighbors say you're making noise. You're just not like the other boys. You got that rock and roll disease. We're buzzing around like a bumblebee. Keep chasing them girls to and fro. Straight to hell you're gonna go.
These men come down here from New York and from Florida to find out my reasons on rock and roll music and why I preach against it, and I believe with all of my heart that it is a contributing factor to our juvenile delinquency of today. I 100% believe it. Why I believe that is because I know how it feels when you sing it. I know what it does to you. And I know the evil feeling that you feel when you sing it. I know the lost position that you get into in the beat. Well, if you talk to the average teenager of today and you ask them what it is about rock and roll music that they like, and the first thing they'll say is the beat, the beat, the beat.
Well, I guess you can tell I went to Catholic school. In Catholic school, you go to hell for just about anything. Chasing the girls is a mortal sin, like a felony. You got venial sins like misdemeanor. You got original sins, cardinal sins. You got sins of commission, which means you did it, and sins of omission, which means you didn't do it. There's no way to win.
Don't want you kissing all the girls. Don't want you pulling on that curl. Don't want you staying late to play. I want you home with no delay. I want your homework done by 5, or you ain't gonna stay alive.
To be honest with you, I wasn't worried about hell or purgatory or limbo or any of those Catholic incarceration places because I'd been saving my indulgences for years. You see, you got indulgences for good deeds, especially for ejaculation. In those days, ejaculations were like holy sayings for which you got out of hell. And trust me, I've been a master ejaculator.
Ramble, ramble, ramble on. Ramble on till the cows come home. I can't stop playing those melodies. I can't stop singing those harmonies. But I'm gonna change my ways someday when they lay me in my grave.
So here's my recollection of those virgin songs from the 50s and 60s. By virgin, I mean, they started the rock and roll phenomena, and today it's crazy. Millions of songs on YouTube and Twitter and Facebook and TikTok and blah blah. Ninja this and ninja that. This is how it all got started.
Ramble, ramble, ramble on. Ramble on till the cows come home. I can't stop playing those melodies. I can't stop singing those harmonies. But I'm gonna change my ways someday when they lay me in my grave.
Oh yeah, this is where it all started. All the kids today watching music on Twitter and Facebook and TikTok and Bok or whatever. That wouldn't be if it wasn't for people like this guy, Paul Anka, my stand-up guy. My inspiration when I was 16, no lie. He was my guy because we were born the same year and I'd sing his song in my girlfriend's ear. And he's still my inspiration. You know why? Because he's still alive. And he's still singing about my girlfriend died. She had 3 key ingredients that every teenage boy loved best. She had a hot rod car and a set of breasts. And in that drive-in theater in the big front seat, we'd kiss and hug, and I'd make her weep, and she'd run her hand down my front seat. And Paul and I would just repeat, "Oh, please, Diana.
Oh, please, Diana. I'm so young and you're so old. This, my darling, I've been told. I don't care just what they say, 'cause forever I will pray. You and I will be as free as the birds up in the trees. Whoa, please stay by me, Diana. I love you with all my heart, and I hope we will never part. When you hold me in your loving arms, I can feel you giving all your charms. Hold me, darling, hold me tight. Squeeze me, baby, with all your might. Oh, please stay by me, Diana.
And if Diane wouldn't do me like I wish she would, I'd go to sleep that night with a great big wood. And I'd wake in the morning and my sheets weren't clean. And then I'd remember that everybody's dream. Dream, 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 dream. Dream, dream, dream when I feel blue in the night and I need you to hold me tight whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream. I can make you mine, taste your lips of wine anytime, night or day. Only trouble is, gee whiz, I'm dreaming my life away when I feel blue in the night and I need you to hold you tight whenever I want you. All I have to do is dream. Dream, 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 dream. Dream, 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 dream. Then Bobby Darin sang about a simple trick to use to make your teenage girlfriend fall in love with you. Just look her in the eye and tell her with a smile, you must have been a beautiful baby. Oh, you must have been a beautiful child. Whoa, you know, you must have been a beautiful baby. You must have been a beautiful child. When you were only starting to go to kindergarten, you know you drove the other child's wild. Yeah, 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 when it came to winning blue ribbons, you know you owed the other child wild. I can see the judge's eyes as they handed you the prize. You know you were the cutest doll. You must have been a beautiful baby, 'cause honey, take a look at you now. Whoa, beautiful, whoa, beautiful, whoa, beautiful, whoa, beautiful, whoa, beautiful, yeah, yeah. When it came to winning blue ribbons, you know you were the other child's hound. I can see the judge's eyes as they handed you the prize. You know you were the cutest doll. You must have been a beautiful baby, 'cause honey, take a look at you now. Yeah, 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 whoa, beautiful, whoa, beautiful, whoa, beautiful, whoa, beautiful, whoa, beautiful, yeah. So while we're chasing those birds and bees through all the flowers and all the trees, the coasters taught us what to take and what to leave. They sang, you can take the roses, but leave the poison ivy. She comes on like a roast, but everybody knows she'll get you in
Dutch. You can look, but you better not touch. Poison ivy, poison ivy. Late at night while you're sleeping, poison ivy comes a-creeping around. She's pretty as a daisy, but look out, man, she's crazy. She really do you in if you let her get under your skin. Poison ivy, poison ivy. Late at night while you're sleeping, poison ivy comes a-creeping around. Well, measles make you mumpy, and mumps will make you lumpy, and chicken pox will make you jump and switch. A common cold will fool ya, and whooping cough will cure ya, but poison ivy, Lord, will make you itch. You're gonna need an ocean of Palomino lotion. You'll be howling like a hound the minute you start to mess around. Poison ivy, poison ivy. Late at night while you're sleeping, poison ivy comes a-creeping around.
And in case you don't remember, we had a drug from Madame Ruth. She'd mix it in her sink and your love would hit the roof. It was long before Viagra, but you couldn't stop the urge. Once you drank her magic stuff, you'd throw caution to the curb. Every babe you saw was, oh, yeah, so fine. Until, of course, you humped the cop on 34th and Vine. Remember this one? Can you imagine today, if you want to buy a little smoke, you visit your local dealer and she looks at you, and she looks at your hand, she tells you what to smoke. But hers was so good, this is what happened.
I took my trouble down to Madame Ruth. You know that gypsy with that gold cap tooth. She's got a shop down on 34th and Vine, selling little bottles of Love Potion number 9. She reached down and turned around and gave me a wink. She said, I'm gonna mix it up right here in the sink. It tastes like turpentine and looked like Indian ink. I held my nose, I closed my eyes, I took a drink. I never knew if it was day or night. I started kissing everything in sight. When I kissed the cop down on 34th and Vine, he took my little bottle of Love Potion number 9. Love Potion number 9. Love Potion number 9.
Now that I was grown, my mama told me, son, don't you tell the girls you meet that they're the only one. Make sure you take your time and just shop around.
Just because you become a young man now, there's still some things that you don't understand now. Before you ask some girl for a hand now, be sure you know that you'll understand now. My mama told me you better shop around. You got some things that I want you to know now. Just as sure as the wind's gonna blow now. Women come, women gonna go now. Before you tell them that you love them so now. My mama told me you better shop around.
Shop around. Shop around.
Try to get yourself a bargain find. Don't be sold on the very first one. A pretty girl comes a dime a dozen. Well, you gotta find one who's gonna give you true loving. Before you take a girl and say I do now, make sure that your love is true now. Make sure that she loves you.
You better shop around.
And then another Texas boy joined the hit parade race with a crazy song about a ponytail hanging down and such a pretty face. Chantilly lace hit the town. On tour, the Big Bopper begged for a seat on that Buddy Holly plane. Then it crashed and took his life, along with Buddy and Richie Valens. And rock and roll would never, ever be the same.
Chantilly lace and a pretty face and a ponytail hanging down. Wiggle when you walk and a giggle when you talk. Make the world go round, round, round. There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl. Or make me act so funny, make me spend my money, make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose, like I should. Oh, baby, that's what I like. Woo! Will I what? Oh, huh? Oh, I sure will, baby. You know what I like. Yeah. Woo! Yes, baby. You know what I like. Chantilly lace and a pretty face and a ponytail hanging down. Wiggle when you walk and a giggle when you talk. Lord, make the world go round, round, round. There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl. Or make me act so funny, make me spend my money. Feel real good, I like a long-necked goose, like I should. Oh, baby, that's what I like. Here is Elvis.
Well, you know I can't be found sitting home all alone. If you can't come around, at least please telephone. Well, don't be cruel to a heart that's true. Well, baby, if I made you mad, something that I might have said, please just forget the past. Future looks bright ahead. Well, don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other love, baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. Woo! Don't stop thinking of me, don't make me feel this way. Come on over here and love me, I'll have you this day. Well, don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other love, baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. Woo! Baby, if I made you mad, something that I might have said, please just forget the past. The future looks bright ahead. Well, don't be cruel to a heart that's true. I don't want no other love, baby, it's just you I'm thinking of. Oh, yeah.
Hattie, thank you very much. When I first met Sam Phillips, well, I met my luck. Sam heard my voice and he saw my lips, and the next thing you know, I was a very big hit. Well, they hid my hips on a television show, but the kids started screaming, and I let him know they wanted to see me shake and shout, and if it didn't allow them, well, they were going to tune him out. So he apologized to me, and he said, come on back some night. And I looked him in the eye, and I said, that's all right.
That's all right, mama, that's all right with me. That's all right, mama, anything you say. Well, that's all right. Well, that's all right. Well, that's all right now, mama, anything you do. Well, my mama, she done told me, daddy told me too. Son, that gal you're messing with, she ain't no good for you. Well, that's all right. Well, that's all right. Well, that's all right now, mama, anything you do.
150 albums later and Grammys galore, my mind was fuzzy and my ass was sore. I couldn't keep going without a bunch of medication, so I started taking opiates and hallucinogens. So it filled my head with Nebutal and tons of other junk. I couldn't sing a single song that didn't sound like funk. I took my final shot of drugs and I sat on my toilet seat, and there they found me decomposed and smelling not so sweet.
I'm leaving here tomorrow, leaving here for sure. Then you won't be bothered with me hanging round and go. Well, that's all right. Well, that's all right. Well, that's all right now, mama, anything you do. Well, that's all right, mama. That's all right with me. That's all right, mama. Anything you say, well, that's all right. Well, that's all right. Well, that's all right, mama. Anything you say. Well, that's all right, mama. Anything you say. That's all right, mama.
Well, when my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. Well, it's down the end of Lonely Street. It's Heartbreak Hotel, and I was so lonesome, baby. I was so lonesome, baby. I was so lonesome I could die. Well, the bellhop's tears keep flowing. Well, the desk clerk's dressed in black. Well, they've been so long on Lonely Street, they'll never come back. You'll be so lonesome, baby. You'll be so lonesome, baby. You'll be so lonesome you could die.
Well, there once was a story in the Memphis paper about a lonely man who went on a caper. He jumped from a window in the upper floor of a no-name hotel, and it became folklore. So I sang this song about him, as you probably know, and I sang it in '56, oh so slow.
So when your baby leaves you, you got no place to dwell. Well, take a walk down Lonely Street to Heartbreak Hotel, and you'll be so lonesome, baby. You'll be so lonesome, baby. Well, you'll be so lonesome you could die. Oh yeah.
I gotta tell you, I don't want to be Elvis anymore.
I don't want to be Elvis anymore. I don't want to go sneaking out the door. I don't want to wear suits that always shine. Say hollow words to friends that are never mine. I'd change my life to a better time and be someone else if the choice were mine. I'd never set foot on a stage again, never do a thing to lose a friend. No, I don't want to be Elvis anymore. A long, long time ago, when I was just a boy, the thoughts of fame and fortune were a source of constant joy. But now I see myself as a lonely, foolish man, no family or friends to know just who I am. No, I don't want to be Elvis anymore. I'm trading in my clothes and my car. I'm leaving in the early morning, my money's paid. You'll be no more, I'll be someone else that you never knew, with my hat out singing in the morning dew. I don't want to be Elvis anymore. No, I ain't gonna be Elvis anymore. I ain't gonna go sneaking out no door. I'll change my life to a better time. I'll be someone else, cause the choice is mine. I'll never step foot on a stage again, never do a thing to lose a friend. No, I ain't gonna be Elvis anymore. No, I ain't gonna be Elvis anymore. I ain't gonna be Elvis anymore.
I ain't gonna be Elvis anymore.
The conclusive evidence would be DNA. Now the doctor and the alleged Elvis have agreed to take a DNA test for us. We are in the process of gathering those samples.
Then it hit like a big-time bomb, and we started rocking round and round. Round the clock all day and night, and Bill Haley told us, that's all right, we're rocking around the clock tonight. Is that a... She wants to dance?
3
Hey, babe,
o'clock,
you want
4
to
o'clock,
dance?
rock. 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, rock. 9, 10, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, rock. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Well, put your glad rags on and join me, hun. Have have some fun when the clock strikes one. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till broad daylight. We're gonna rockin' around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 2, 3, and 4, where the band stop playing, gonna yell boom, boom. Gonna rock around the clock tonight. Gonna rock, rock, rock till the broad daylight. Gonna rockin' around the clock tonight.
Check out our generation. Note the ties and coats. And here's today's generation. Whatever floats your boat. When the chimes rang 5, 6, and 7, we'll be right in 7th heaven. Gonna rock around the clock tonight. Gonna rock, rock, rock till the broad daylight. Gonna rockin' around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 8, 9, and 10, well, we'll start to rock around again. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. Gonna rock, rock, rock till the broad daylight. Gonna rockin' around the clock tonight. When the clock strikes 12, we'll cool off and start to rock around again. We're gonna rock around the clock tonight. We're gonna rock, rock, rock till the broad daylight. Gonna rockin' around the clock tonight. Oh yeah. This song today would get a Me Too slap, because he asked a little girl to sit on his lap. Lever and Stiller just thought it'd be fun to write about a romance with a little one. Well, now those singers coming down the road thought it was okay to date a 12-year-old. But the song was big and the dancing was fun when we danced to Little Bitty Pretty One. Little bitty pretty one, come on and talk to me. Little bitty pretty one, come sit down on my knee. Tell you a story about a long time ago. Little bitty pretty one, I've been watching you grow. Little bitty pretty one, come to down on my knee. Lovey, lovey, lovely one, come to down on my knee. So Fats Domino said that rock and roll is nothing more than rhythm and blues, and he'd been playing it for 15 years. He was walking his way into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I'm walking, yes indeed, and I'm talking about you and me. Well, I'm hoping you'll come back to me. Well, I'm lonely as I can be, and I'm waiting for your company. Well, I'm hoping you'll come back to me. What you gonna do when the well runs dry? You're gonna run away and hide. I'm gonna run right by your side. For you, pretty baby, I'd even die. I'm lonely as I can be, and I'm waiting for your company. Well, I'm hoping you'll come back to me. What you gonna do when the well runs dry? You're gonna run away and hide. I'm gonna run right by your side. For you, pretty baby, I'd even die. I'm lonely as I can be, and I'm waiting for your company. Well, I'm hoping you'll come back to me.
I'm hoping you'll come back to me.
If the Me Too group was around in the 50s, I bet they'd say this tune was iffy. Because when a man tells a girl that he's got that desire, should he really say it's great balls of fire?
You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane. You broke my will, what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. I liked your love and I thought it was funny. You came along and moved me, honey. I changed my mind, this love is fine. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Kiss me, baby, woo, feels so fine. Love me, baby, I want you loving like love it should. All's fine, so fine. I tell the world that you're mine, 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 mine. I stick my nails and I twiddle my thumb. It's kinda funny, but it sure is fun. Oh baby, you drive me crazy. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
When Jerry Lee sang this song, nobody had seen he was sleeping with his cousin, who was just 14. That was bad enough, but there was more to his life, because he hadn't yet divorced his second wife.
Shake my nerves and you rattle my brains. Too much of love drives a man insane. You broke my will, oh what a thrill. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Kiss me, baby, woo, feel so fine. Love me, baby, I want you loving like a lover should. All's fine, so fine. I tell the world that you're mine, 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 mine. I stick my nails and I twiddle my thumb. It's kind of silly, but it sure is fun. You go, baby, you drive me crazy. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire.
So while we're trying to do our schoolwork and get some you-know-what, watching out for poison ivy and all that other stuff, our mothers thought that screaming would keep us all on track, so the coasters sang about it and they called it yakety yak.
Take out the papers and the trash. Oh, you don't get no spending cash. And then you scrub that kitchen floor, or you ain't gonna rock and roll no more. Yakety yak, don't talk back. Yakety yak, yakety yak. Yakety yak, yakety yak. If you don't scrub that kitchen floor, you ain't gonna rock and roll no more. Yakety yak, don't talk back. Just finish cleaning up your room and sweep that dust out from the broom. Get all that garbage out of sight, or you ain't going out on Friday night. Yakety yak, don't talk back.
Today I can't imagine telling kids to clean their room, then do the laundry, dog and cat, and then run the broom. I'm sorry, Mom, I'm busy. I'm playing on my phone. I got Angry Birds and Candy Crush, and besides, I ain't alone.
Put on your coat and your hat and walk on down to the laundromat. And when you finish doing that, take out the dog and bring in the cat. Yakety yak, don't talk back.
And then another black man exploded on the scene. His costumes were outrageous, like no one's ever seen. He paved the way for Elton John and too many more to tally. They called him Little Richard, and his girlfriend was Long Tall Sally. He was a preacher's son, so that explains his swagger. And after many of big-time hits that landed him atop the ladder, he folded up his fancy suit and took his big-time winnings back to Macon, Georgia, to preach to all the sinners. So here's Little Richard, singing about Uncle John hustling his niece, Long Tall Sally. That's what we all listen to.
Gonna tell on Mary about Uncle John. He said he's out going, but he's having lots of fun. Oh, baby. Whoa, 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 baby. Yeah, 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 baby. Having me some fun tonight. Well, he saw met Paul with his bald-headed Mary. He saw Mary coming and he died back in the alley. Oh, baby. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Having me some fun tonight. We're gonna have some fun tonight. We're gonna have some fun tonight. Ooh, everything will be alright. We're gonna have some fun, having me some fun tonight.
We lost most of those young rock stars in the prime of their careers, but along came country music with stories you'd love to hear. When Johnny Cash's truck caught fire and ignited Los Pedros forest, he told the judge, "I didn't do it, Judge. My truck just backfired." So when Johnny sang this Folsom song on a Folsom prison stage, you can understand why the inmates cheered and called him oh so great.
I hear that train coming round the bend. I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. Well, I'm stuck in Folsom prison, and time keeps dragging on. And that train keeps moving down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't you ever play with guns. Now that Johnny sang this line, his second verse, the inmates all went crazy and the warden went berserk. He threatened to cancel the album, but Johnny Cash prevailed, and now it's a favorite song in every single jail. Well, I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. Now that train keeps moving, I hang my head and cry. Now if they freed me from this prison and the railroad train was mine, I know I'd want to move it a little farther down the line. Well, away from Folsom Prison, that's where I'd want to stay. And I'd let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away.
Well, now how many times must a man look up before he sees the sky? And how many years must one man have before he can hear people cry? Yes, and how many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? Oh, the answer, my friend, is blown in the wind. Oh, the answer is blown in the wind. Can a mountain exist before it's washed to the sea? And how many years can some people exist before they're allowed to be free? Yes, and how many times can a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see? Oh, the answer, my friend, is blown in the wind. Oh, the answer is blown in the wind. Oh, the answer, my friend, is blown in the wind. The answer is blown in the wind.
Okay, guys, thank you very much. The band's going to come back now. Thank you for putting up with me at this Good Time Senior Center. This is a song Mary Hopkins sang about 50-some years ago. I'm sure you probably remember it. It went like this. Once upon a time there was a tavern where we used to raise a glass or two. Remember how we'd pass along the hours and dreamed of all the great things we would do. Those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We'd live the life we choose, we'd fight and never lose, for we were young and sure to have our way. Oh, the busy years went rushing by us, lost our starry notions on the way. If perchance I see you in the tavern, we'd smile at one another and we'd say, those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. We'd live the life we choose, we'd fight, never lose, for we were young and sure to have our way. Just today I passed before the tavern. Nothing seems the way it used to be. In the glass I saw a strange reflection. Was that lonely fellow really me? Those were the days, my friend, we thought they'd never end. We'd sing and dance forever and a day. Live the life we choose, we'd fight and never lose, for we were young and sure to have our way. We were young and sure to have our way.
Okie doke. Welcome, Good Time Seniors. I want to introduce the band and let you know that Frankie, the main man here, had a call from his hospital, and his wife's having a baby, so he had to leave. And so I'm going to sit in for him with this great old band here. We got guitar Gary and drummer Chuck, and we got Shane on the keyboard. So I think we're going to have a good time, and we're going to do some of these old 50s, 60s songs. This is a song by Patsy Cline. It was actually written by Willie Nelson. And Patsy sang this song for the first time standing up with crutches in the recording room. And about a year or two later, after she was famous for this song, she wanted to take a plane ride. And Dottie West said, no, the weather's bad. And she said, this is a quote. She said, if I have to go, I have to go. She got on that plane and she passed away within about an hour. But Willie still sang this song, and he sang this song at her funeral. It goes like this. Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. Crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. Oh, I knew. All right, love me as long as you wanted. And someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Well, worried. Why do I let myself worry? Wondering what in the world did I do? Well, crazy for thinking that my love would hold you. I'm crazy for crying and crazy for trying, and I'm crazy
for loving you. I'm crazy for trying and crazy for crying, and I'm crazy for loving you. All right, let's hear it for them. All right. Whew. Okay, well, I don't know if you remember this song, but Ed Ames with the Ames Brothers started this song. It was called Goodnight Irene, or Irene Goodnight. And he made a bunch of money on it, decided to go into acting, played a bunch of big-time things with Perry Como and Ed Sullivan and all that kind of stuff. And Leadbelly and Keith Richards even sang his song. And here's how it went. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dream. Last Saturday night, I got married. Me and my wife settled down. Now me and my wife are parted. I'm gonna take a little walk downtown. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dream. Sometimes I live in the city. Sometimes I live in town. Sometimes I get a great notion to jump in the river and drown. I'm gonna let the guys play now. I'm gonna play you a little harmonica. Let me hear it. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. I'll see you in my dreams. All right. I'll see you in my dreams. Thank you. Thank you very much. Now, so Roger Miller started playing music when he was a hotel bellman. He became known as the bellhop singer. Worked in that hotel for a number of years, and all of a sudden he hit this song, which was kind of crazy, because he was saying that he took some homemade alcohol to school. And it became very, very fuzzy. And it went like this. Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. Makes you want to holler, hidey-ho. Burns your tummy, don't you know? Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. Homemade and brought to school by the mastermind in math class. Well, me and him and this other fool decided we'd drink what's left. Chug-a-lug, so we helped ourselves. First time for everything,
my ears still ring. Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. Makes you wanna holler, hidey-ho. Burns your tummy, don't you know? Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. Oh yeah. All right. And he went on singing crazy songs, and he sang this song, and every time I hear it, every time I hit my finger when I'm with a hammer, I say, dang me, ought to take a rope and hang me, tied from the highest tree. Said woman, let you weep for me. Boo 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 ba doo ba doo boo boo. Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 ba doo ba doo boo boo. Here sitting high, getting ideas. Ain't nothing but a fool would live like this. Out all night and running wild. Woman sitting home with a month-old child. Dang, dang, ought to take a rope and hang me, high from the highest tree. Said, woman, let you weep for me. Boo 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 ba doo ba doo boo boo. Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 ba doo ba doo boo boo. Woo! All right. They're doing it. And then, this was a big song by Roger Miller. Went on for years and years, and everybody tried to figure out how did he know how to ride in a boxcar, and how did he know how to find a $10 living place to live in Nashville. But he figured it out, and this is what he sang. Trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let, 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pen. Ain't got no cigarettes, but 2 hours of pushing broom. Buys a 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm on man of means by no means. King of the road. I know every engineer on every train, all of the children and all of their names, every handout in every town, and every lock that ain't locked and no one's around. I sing trailers for sale or rent, rooms to let, 50 cents. No phone, no pool, no pen. I ain't got no cigarettes, but 2 hours of pushing broom. I was 8 by 12 4-bedroom. I'm a man of means by no means. King of the road. Oh yeah. All right. Ralphie's going to be very, very upset. He went to see his new baby, and he's lost his place up here singing. Tennessee Ernie Ford was another guy that came along at that time. And in 1955, he wrote a song called 16 Tons. And it was all about the taking advantage of workers in the mines. And he went all over the country singing about these workers from the mine. Little did he know, they're still doing it today, 70 years later. But here's how it went. Some people say a man is made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood and skin and bone. A mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Same
Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Well, if you see me coming, better step aside. A lot of men did and a lot of men died. I got one fist of iron, the other of steel. If the right one don't get you, then the left one will. Oh, 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Or saying, Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Well, if you see me coming, better step aside. A lot of men did, a lot of men died. I got one fist of iron, the other of steel. If the right one don't get you, then the left one will. Load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Or saying, Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. All right. So, if you remember, if any of you folks, I'm sure some of you folks are in that age, or you remember the 50s and 60s, and you remember, you men, I can talk to you men, because whenever you saw a babe, a pretty babe, walking down the street, you would say, "Hey, good looking, what you got cooking?" Well, you know that came from a song, and that song came from Hank Williams, and he died a couple years after he made that song. But there was like 350 people made copies of that song, and about in 30 different languages all over the world. And it goes like this. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up for me? Hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we could find us a brand new recipe? I'm gonna throw my weight book over the fence, buy me one for 5 or 10 cents, living it till it's covered with age, 'cause I'm drinking your name on every page. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up for me? Got a hot rod car and a $10 bill. I know a place right over the hill. Plenty to drink and the dancing is free. Won't you come along and have fun with me? Well, hey, good looking, what you got cooking? How's about cooking something up for me? Woo! All right. Sure, you can dance if you want. Go ahead. Yeah. Well, hey, sweet baby, don't you think maybe we can find us a brand new recipe? We can find us a brand new recipe. Oh, we can find us a brand new recipe. Woo! All right. All right, sweet baby. Of course, now we get in big trouble. If you see some babe on the street, then you say, "Hey, good looking, what you got cooking?" Anyway, well, here's a song I bet everybody recognizes, especially people in Florida where we are actually, because we used to
We used to say this to our babes in Florida back in 1965 or 60 or you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Oh, please don't take my sunshine away. When I was sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken. Well, I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Oh, please don't take my sunshine away. All right. I'll always love you and think about you. If you will only say the same. But if you leave me for another, you'll regret it all someday. One more time. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Oh, please don't take my sunshine away. Oh, one more time. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Oh, please don't take my sunshine away. All right. All right. Thank you, guys. We were talking earlier about those coal miners and how hard they were working and how they got mistreated, and they were just passing away left and right back in those old days. And a singer came along, his name was Woody Guthrie, and he traveled all over this country, and he rode in those trains too. He didn't take no planes, he didn't ride no motorcycle, he didn't take no car. He hitchhiked and rode buses and trains all the way around this country. And he sang a song that I don't care if you're a Republican, if you're a Democrat, if you're a conservative, if you're anything at all, what you want in this country is for this country to be free. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Oh, this land was made for you and me. I walked and rambled and followed my footsteps to the sparkling sands of the shining desert. And all around me a voice was calling. This land was made for you and me. This land is your land. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island. From the redwood forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Oh, this land was made for you and me. Well, then Pete Seeger added his little verse to this song, and as it went on, this became very a popular song. As I went walking, I saw a sign there, and on that sign it said, no trespassing. But on the other side, it didn't say nothing. Oh, that side was made for you and me. This land is your land. Sing it out. This land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest to the Gulf Stream waters. Oh yeah, this land was made for you and me. Oh yeah, this land was made for you and me. Woo. All right. Yeah. All right. Now, I guess it's time for us all at Good Time Seniors to go to dinner. So let's thank the band. Have a hand for the band and did a great job. Thank you very much. All right. Time for dinner.
Little sister, don't you cry. Little sister, don't you cry. Little sister, don't you kiss me twice, and you say it's all nice and then you run. Little sister, don't you do what your big sister does. Well, I used to pull your pigtail, on your turned up nose, but you've been a-growing, and baby, it's still showing from your head down to your toes. Little sister, don't you cry. Little sister, don't you cry. Little sister, don't you cry. Little sister, don't you kiss me once or twice, and you say it's all nice and then you run. Little sister, don't you do what your big sister does.